So, Dad's got their first load set up for us, and we're gonna get after it. Good morning and welcome back. It's a few minutes after 5 o'clock and we're just in the Fendt here this morning. We got about two inches of snow last night, so we're gonna run this Fendt because the roads are a little bit slick compared to the truck over there. But we're just letting this warm up. We're gonna haul some fruit to the pack house today. And yeah, once it gets a little more daylight, I'll talk a little bit about what we're doing, the variety we're hauling, and why we're hauling it today. So I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and hopefully you got to relax a little bit over the weekend. But now it's back to showtime. So let's get after it. About 7:30 now. Sun's coming up. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I love these types of snows because before this snow, things look pretty crappy. The grass is dead, so it's not that bright green anymore. It's muddy, and with this snow, it just covers up everything, puts a nice blanket over everything. Nice white, makes it bright. So what we're doing today is we're hauling New York's best variety, voted by you guys, Snapdragon. So if you followed along last year, we did that Apple March Madness, kind of fun to do. That was Carrie's idea. And we did the brackets of the different varieties, and Snapdragon was up on top. So what we're doing today is we're hauling Snapdragon from our CA storage up to the pack house. Now it's November 29th, and it's just, I wouldn't say it's early, but it's a little bit earlier than normal what we were expecting to move this fruit. This was coming out of controlled atmosphere, so we had the oxygen very low. Our goal was for this fruit was long term. Now November 29th isn't very long term. We still have fruit in regular storage. So, but we've used up all of our Snapdragon in regular storage, which is just the common cold air, normal oxygen. So that's the first stuff we want to pack before it goes bad. So we've used up all those Snapdragon in our entire organization, marketing that is. So they need more Snapdragon. So we had to unlock this CA room, and now we're hauling the fruit up to the pack house. So that's kind of good for a lot of reasons. One, for the marketing, is there's a demand for these apples because they're moving, so we're happy for that. Two, we're getting them gone, getting them packed, and hopefully into the consumer's mouth. So this fruit should be top shelf quality, and yeah, we're excited to see how they pack. They always look good coming out of storage, but once they come across the line, that's the true test. You get your grade there on how well you did. So we are just about to the pack house. This is some of the new orchard here off to our right hand side that we planted this year. In this field here, we got some Gala and Fuji. In the older trees there was Premier Honeycrisp, which is the early Honeycrisp, and Pink Lady Barnsby, which is the early Pink Lady. So that's going to be a nice block. It's close to our pack house. I like that farm there just because we can shut it right into the pack house there. And it works out good. So we're just here at the intersection. I just got to focus here right now. Clear both ways. Let's power this thing up, giddy on up, and make this delivery. Hopefully our forks didn't freeze up on the way. One thing I wanted to mention with this tractor, I've been doing some time trials because I'm normally hauling in the truck. And granted, this tractor only goes 35 and the truck goes 55. We're only about 2 minutes longer round trip with the tractor than we are with the truck. Now today, being a little icy roads, the tractor's probably actually a little bit quicker because I got a lot more weight on the road and a lot more rubber touching down, and especially with these ag tires delivering here at the facility. It gets a little icy, especially I gotta back up into the plant. So that single wheel peel Freightliner does not do so good in this stuff. So this has 4-wheel drive. I don't need to lock it in even today, but yeah, it's working out good. So let's get this door open. It's opening up there for us, and we have a truck in there right now. So usually I drop outside. You've seen that in how we moved 850,000 apples in one day, but it's a little icy out there today, so I'm not going to do that to them because with their tow motors, they definitely would probably slide right down into the gravel. So I'm hoping this winter we can break 1,000 subscribers, and what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to do live streams, and this will be a great opportunity hauling fruit like this to do some live streams, so that way I can interact with you guys and you can ask me some questions. A lot of this stuff seems you know, kind of obvious to me, I guess would be a way to say it, but it's just because I'm doing it every day. So a lot of things I overlook as far as the knowledge on how to share it with you guys, and the live stream will be able to help me. You'll be able to ask questions right live while we're doing this in the locations where we're at. If you got any specific questions, I'd be more than happy to answer and share the knowledge if I know it. So So what you just saw there in the footage is I was spraying down the front forks. This morning it was snowing, we got about 2 inches, and they came out and salted sand of the roads, which led to a lot of spray kicking up with these tires on the back. So it was spraying all on the front of the trailer. You can see it was all iced over, and I was having a little bit of troubles with my last 2 loads with the forks were iced up. I couldn't get them out all the way. They just were bound up. So what I did is I sprayed down there, what you saw, blowed out all the ice and snow, and got out a lot of the sand there too. So actually now it's getting colder. If we look here, it's now 32. It was about 34, so the roads are actually freezing back up. So I'm not getting that spray off these rear tires anymore. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Hopefully I'll be able to get through till the end of the day, and then whenever we're running in the sand and salt like this, at the end of the day we wash down everything, just because it's easier to come off right then and there before it dries on and sticks on. So there's another farmer hauling out of our storage right now, so he's getting loaded with a flatbed, so I got a few minutes to kill. So I'm gonna swing by the local dealership. For some reason, we used up our last oil filter for like the Pumas and T7s. So I'm just gonna swing in here and grab a few oil filters. It was just down the road from the pack house to kill some time. Just gonna sneak right in here. And we'll be right back. So we just stopped in there. We got some oil filters between my legs there for I grabbed 2 sets, that way we got them. And then we got a fuel cap. Somehow we lost the fuel cap on a Kubota. We lose a few of those sometimes. And then we got a plug for the top of a valve cover for the oil fill on a small Kubota. So it's that time of the year. We'll be going through equipment, fine tooth comb. So we'll be going to this dealership quite a bit to get a lot of parts, since primarily most of the equipment in the fleet's Kubota. So one nice thing to have good parts close by. So we dropped off a load of fruit in there, and they set the empties over there for us. So we got a load of empties here. Finished closing up our wings, and we're gonna take them up into this bin barn. So it's a nice quick haul for us. That way the bins are out of the snow on the new concrete floor in here. So if you didn't see that video, we were prepping for this floor, and wow, does it look nice.